sun and the biggest sky, greenest hills that I have ever seen. These old stone walls and the ones they're holding, the only place I wanna be. Catch that light as it comes shining in your door. Catch those words as they go by. Catch that wave as it crashes over you. And keep the fire alive. In the dark, when the summer sun has set down all the heat of all the day, has warmed the ground and the earth beneath your feet, and watching the fireflies in the night. Catch that light as it comes shining in your door. Catch those words as they go by. Catch that wave as it crashes over you. And keep the fire alive.
So this was what was the? It was a bit of an iffy signal, wasn't it? We weren't sure if it was
very
any good.
high numbers. It was all over the place in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
But it didn't sound particularly good, and I thought it was probably because it was just deep, which it was.
Something small and something deep. Well,
Yeah.
it is deep. I mean, look how deep it is. Honestly, it's ridiculous.
But it
We're
isn't
back
small.
on the deep field, aren't we?
Yeah.
But it
yeah,
isn't
but
s-
it's deep on it. Yeah.
But look, it's a pointy thing, and I think. Hang on. Oh, shut up.
Yeah, that's a
What
weight.
the heck?
That looks like a weight.
Oh, God.
Is it like a cone?
Yeah, look, that's what I said. I could see down the hole. It was really pointy, and I got my fingers on it,
Yeah, I'll just turn
and
the
it
pointer off. The
and it
pointer's
felt.
done
Well, how can I do that now?
that.
And it felt
That looks
like
like
a
a
cone.
massive weight.
But it went on forever. Look at the size of it. If I put it
got a
on
hole
here,
at the top?
look. No, there's no hole. Look, can you see what size it
I
is?
thought there was a little hole at the top.
No, there isn't, John. I think that's just soil, look.
No, going across it.
I'll have a look in a minute. Can you see, because of the sun, how big it
It's
is?
big.
It's over 4 centimetres. 4.5 centimetres round. Look at that.
Centimetre.
But yeah,
That's crazy.
there's no. Well, there might be some sort of.
Did you see something on it?
I don't know. Blooming heavy, I know that much, and I've got in a right sticky mess now.
Yeah, it's an interesting artefact, that is.
It's massive. It's really,
Well, put it
really
this way.
heavy.
It's better than it being deep iron or something. It
Oh,
looked like,
yeah.
If you look at the bottom of it, I wondered if it looked like it had got a pattern on it or something.
No, it's just. I mean, until we clean it up properly,
Yeah, it was.
we won't know, will we? But no. But
Well.
that's the biggest weight I've
Well,
ever
that's
seen.
got to be a purpose-made weight for something, hasn't
Of course it has. It's too uniform, isn't it?
it? Like a big plumb bob or something.
Well, that'd have a hole in it.
Well, I thought there was a little hole going through this way, sideways. Look, I can see something.
Oh.
Look,
Is
and
there?
on the other side, opposite that.
Ah. Oh. Oh, yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, I can see a little loophole thing there.
Mm.
Look. See it?
Oh, I'm surprised that's not
Well,
broke.
I think
then.
I'm making it up.
Well, we'll have a look when we get it back and see.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Interesting artefact.
but that is massive.
Right. I'm trying. I'm trying with the what do you call it now? Recording, videoing, Wendy detecting. We don't do a lot of this for reasons that it's very difficult for me to drive my power chair and concentrate on getting Wendy, and it wobbles about all over the place.
I can give you a wave.
Yeah, hold on, do that again, Wendy. I don't know, I might chop your head off. Right.
It's sunny.
Yeah, it's very sunny. I've got the sun behind me.
And it's very warm.
Yeah. I absolutely pissed it down all night. Oh. Let's have a look what that sounds like. Yeah, I'm not. It sounds like a nice signal though, that does. Let's see what it is. See, I've got the controller with me, you see. This is the beauty of the Deus. It's the only detector that's available that can do detecting, solo detecting with me and Wendy. Yeah, I'm going solo with Wendy.
I'm going solo with you.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's the only detector that's available. Being able to remove that controller so that I can change the settings and do whatever's necessary, and Wendy doesn't really want to do that, you see. So if it wasn't for...
Something to do, haven't you?
Say again?
You've got to have something to do.
Yeah, I've got to have something to do. Otherwise I wouldn't be participating in it as much, would I, you see? Now that was that me? I was getting a bit close to the coil then. You got my shadow all over it now. That's not good.
Probably see better, John.
Is that my shadow on everything? It is. Oh, my shadow's...
This is why we don't do
This is why we don't do this. But some people might like to see
Oh, look at that.
how we actually
Lovely piece of rubbish.
perform. Yeah, we don't normally record much rubbish, but because this was more about recording how we do it and what we do, sort of thing, it didn't really matter. So yeah,
Very soggy today.
yeah, very, very soggy.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's I mean,
It's like a sponge.
it did rain all night, so I'm not surprised. Let me try. You see, I've got to get in a better position now, you see, so I've got to go back. Hold on, I can't reverse with this chair. So you might be wobbling on the video. People will be getting a bit drunk with wobbling about now because travel sickness, yeah. And I've got to concentrate on getting you all in because that's very difficult.
Not really, I don't like being on the camera.
Well, I know, but I think I'm cutting your head off all the time, but never mind. Now, the grass here is a bit long, really, but it is what it is. So we have to make do with what permission we've got. So we just have to persevere. But I mean, it's growing so quick. Within 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, this has grown tremendously. This grass has. I'm busy talking and trying to concentrate on the signals as well because Wendy doesn't always hear them because I've got the controller here, so she can't hear it as well, you see. Hold on, let me... Yeah, try that from a different angle. That doesn't sound bad, actually. A little bit scratchy. Yeah, 69, that is. I'll give that a dig. Yeah, that's it. Right, I'm going to stay here now because when I get close, all you get is a big shadow over what Wendy's doing. So the main thing is when the grass is long like this, for newbie detectorists, if any newbie detectorists watching this, or even newbie disabled detectorists that want to have a go at doing the sort of thing that we do, in the way that we do, you know, just try and get the coil to go through the grass, just try and rub the ground as much as you can, because every inch that the coil's above the soil is an inch that you've lost in the ground, basically. Now that's strange. Where's that gone? That is very strange. I can hear a bit of iron. Is it because the coil... Ah. Yeah, it's still in there. It's closer to the clod, I think. I think you couldn't get it because you've been pushed away by the clod a bit. Yeah, try and keep the coil flat to the ground. When you swing, don't swing it up at the edge, on either side sort of thing. Keep it flat, as flat as you can. And always, doesn't matter what ground you're on really, if you're on any ground, always literally rub the coil. If your coil cover hasn't got scratches all over it and little marks and dents and things where you've caught it on things, as long as you don't do it too hard, because then obviously you're going to damage the coil, but you literally have to rub the coil on the ground, because if you don't, you're losing every inch that you're above. I've seen people before and they're 4 inches off the ground.
Are you interested in what I found?
I think it's a button.
You know that?
It sounded button.
It sounded button-like.
Yeah, it sounded button-like.
Go look.
Yeah, and it is a button. Oh, it's a little pewter one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What they call a tomback, I think.
There you go.
Little tomback thing or something. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's non-ferrous.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, non-ferrous.
What was it?
I've forgotten now.
Oh my goodness!
It seemed so long ago because you were checking your social media.
Oh, for goodness' sake! John reckoned this was a button.
I've gone to sleep.
You're an idiot, you are.
No, seriously, I was nodding off. There was a bird in a tree over there. It's making a right round. It woke me up.
This was John. This is John's prediction of a button, and it's not a button. It's 20
No,
pence.
I said that's button numbers.
Yeah, you predicted a button, and it's 20 pence.
It could also be hammered.
Well, it's
I was
neither.
being very optimistic
It's
when I said
neither.
that. Yeah.
It's a 20 pence.
And it turned out to be a 20 pence spendable.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, the question is it a rare 20 pence?
Is there such a thing?
I haven't got a clue. I don't know these things.
I doubt it very much, but it can go in the pot in the car for parking.
Yeah,
there
we
we
can
go.
spend it.
Yeah. So, you know, it's all
Yeah,
right.
but it wasn't the hammered I was expecting. And
No.
also, because you were checking social media and I'd gone to sleep, I wasn't really paying attention on the whole
You
thing.
are an absolute...
bird woke me up.
Sometimes you are an absolute div, honestly. Anyway, there we go. It was a nice signal, but it was only 75, wasn't it? Is that
75,
right?
76, yeah.
Can you see it's filling up with
Cleaned
water?
up nicely when the clod was opened up.
But look, there's like, we've found an impression,
Yeah, there's
and
a
it's
bit of green
definitely a
and there's a bit
buckle,
of an
and I can
impression.
see it down here,
I don't know
look.
whether you can see it because of the water, can you?
You can.
Yeah.
There it is, look, you see?
Is it an old one? Well, it looks quite an old one. Is it an old one? Oh yeah, I think that's an old one. It looks a Georgian one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd have been on a shoe,
That's
wouldn't
a
it?
shoe buckle,
That's a
I
shoe
think.
buckle in it, judging by the...
Yeah, with the
Curve
curve
of
of it. Like. Yeah, that's nicer than I thought it was actually. Looks like it had a bit of decoration around
Yeah.
the outside of it originally.
So
It's
yeah.
still got its little pin and
Well,
everything.
yeah, it
Yeah,
has,
be careful
look.
it doesn't
Yeah,
snap
well, it
because
will
it looks
snap,
like it
won't
might
it?
have an iron pivot.
Yeah.
You know the pivot goes
Yeah,
through the
yeah,
middle.
yeah.
I bet that's iron. So
But yeah,
Yeah.
look at that. And look
we've
at
even
the
got a bit of
hole.
water to wash it in.
And that, look.
Now that's almost like mudlarking. I'd love to have a go at mudlarking, but I
You
can't
get
get.
flipping stuck in that, you sink.
Well, I can't get down onto the foreshore and stuff. I'd like to. I used to collect bottles when I was a kid. I used to find old Victorian bottle dumps, and well, I used to collect anything when I was a kid. Actually,
Yeah.
as you can perhaps tell by the fact that I'm into detecting, and I had my first detector when I was 9 years old. So, and I always wanted to go, you know, like
Woodlarking.
mudlarking, sort of on the Thames or something like that, you know. But I wouldn't be able to get down now and do it in my power chair, and I get stuck in all the
You
mud.
get
so
stuck. You need like a hover power
I watch
chair.
them on YouTube, you know, and they
Yeah.
go out. they go out down all these estuaries and river estuaries and in all the mud, but they have to wear
I'm not
these.
sure I'd like it. I get like, I think I'd be a bit panicky, like getting stuck.
Well, yeah, but they have to
Do you know
wear
what I
these things called mud patterns, and like a flat thing that spreads the weight, a bit like having a snowshoe on.
I like this buckle, John. I
obviously
think
it's
that's
mud.
really cool. Look
Yeah,
at
it's a
it.
nice
It's
buckle,
pretty
that
good,
is.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. But I would have loved to do it. We used to collect fossils as well. I collected fossils as a kid, and then we started doing it again when our children were young, because they wanted something exciting to do. So we used to take them to North Yorkshire to.
Oh, and Hot Cliff.
Yeah, Hot Cliff on the River Severn.
On the River Severn.
And we used to go
that
to.
was really muddy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was really muddy. Tamara fell over, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
And face planted, left her boots on the floor.
She was
and face
only about
planted.
3 and she was absolutely bartled in mud.
Yeah.
But she liked it. She liked being mud. She wasn't a girly girl, was she?
We used to go down the cliffs at Kettleness, near Sands End, above Whitby. And when we first went there, our daughter was only, what was she?
She was 3.
Was she 3 or 4?
No, she was 3.
And she used to.
And she
there
went
was a
down
rope
on your neck,
that,
didn't she?
Yeah, the rope had been put there by the cocklers and like the fishermen sort of thing. And I used to climb down the rope. It was very steep. It was a bit dangerous, really. And she used to cling like a monkey round my neck. We've got pictures of her somewhere doing it. It's quite funny, but
It is, it's cool.
but anyway, I'm digressing onto.
You are. Anyway,
onto some of my many hobbies that I've had over the years.
This is our latest find.
That's nice, that
the
is,
buckle.
actually.
It's all right.
I reckon that's Georgian.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Georgian or early
Georgian.
Victorian.
It's Georgian.
Georgian.
Georgian. A Georgian buckle.
I can't speak
Sorry,
properly.
I'm going now.
Right.
I think hysteria's set in. This was 85, yeah,
Yeah,
like
they're
as
all
John
deep,
said,
everything's
it's very deep. But as I was fucking about with my pointer, this little nodule thing fell out. And can you see?
You just cracked it once, didn't you?
Yeah, there's something there, look.
I don't think it's a coin, though. Oh, it might be a crusty Georgian.
Look.
I don't think it's. No, I think it is a coin, but it's very thin, isn't it? Is there a shank on it?
Don't know yet. Let's have a look.
It looks like
Very
it
hard
could
to
have
do, John, with one hand.
Yeah, no, it looks like it could have a shank on it, that does. Oh no, that's a crusty Georgian, probably a George II. No detail.
I don't think so, no. Not sure.
That was at 85. Oh, there's a little bit. I bet you won't be able to see what it is. The soil's not very kind.
But it's a coin. That's the first coin we've found today.
Yeah, it is.
It's been an artefact day, hasn't it?
Yeah,
So,
buckle and lead weight.
yeah, so that's like...
bottle top
Oh,
and
God, a bottle
bits of
top.
lead. Oh, random bits of folded lead.
Yeah.
And I keep trying to convince Wendy that they're Roman curse scrolls, but she's not. She's having none of it.
I'd like to find a Roman curse scroll.
Yeah, but if you open it and read the curse, that's meant to curse you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's the idea of it.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't be able to read it, would I? Because it'd be
Well,
Roman.
it'd be in Latin, wouldn't it?
wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
but you'd be able to translate it, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't work, would it? A flipping curse after all this time.
Well, might do. They reckon the Egyptian mummy things were cursed, and everybody died a horrible death.
Well, that's true.
when
That
they
is
opened
very
that tomb
true.
of King Tut.
Yeah, that's very true, actually.
Yeah, and everybody seemed to have a strange death.
Well, if we find one and we open it and we read it and something happens, well, yeah, it's proof, isn't it?
Yeah.
If we video it and what have you,
What,
it's
video
like,
the death?
It's out there, isn't it? It's like, you know.
We've debunked it, or it's the opposite.
The
of
opposite,
debunking
you
it.
plonker. We haven't debunked it, we bunked it.
We bunked it. we bloody bunked it, haven't we? Yeah. Of course it
Anyway,
is.
I'm going. So this was the nice signal, and it was what? 90, 91?
Yeah, pretty solid 90 it was.
But look, I've literally turned the clod over. Can you see where it is?
Well, the clod didn't come out fully.
It's virtually
it left
on it.
part of
Yeah,
it
it's
in.
left that bit in, but it's virtually on its side, look.
Yeah,
Can you
it
see?
is, isn't it? So it must be good quality copper, so that'll probably make it a crusty Georgian. Again. Yeah, that'll be a good quality, like George II or early George III or something.
It's so bad. What date is that then, John?
1760.
That's
maybe?
old, isn't it? It's a pity there's nothing on them, isn't it? That's a shame, that, isn't it, really?
Yeah, well, this is it. You see, it's this soil,
I know.
and they were in circulation for so long. They were worn. It might have been very worn when it was lost. You know?
It is a shame, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
no,
it's
yeah,
another
but
coin.
every one of them could potentially be a sixpence or a shilling early mill.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't,
Could
was it?
potentially be.
Yeah, you say that every time.
And I do say that every time, and I bet you it's probably 1 in every 1,000 or something.
God, we've got a few more to go then.
Yeah.
Anyway, there we go.
I've never worked out the ratio of it.
Oh dear.
I don't think it's worth
It's
doing.
luck. It's luck. They're into ratio. It's just luck.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. There's a lot of, well, there's luck involved.
It's all luck.
Yeah,
There's
you've got to
no
walk-
ratio, mathematical,
you've got to-
logical sort
You've
of.
got to walk over it.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to walk over. Well, you've got to wobble the coil over it.
So you've got to be lucky to go that direction.
Yeah. Right. Come on, then. Let's wobble the coil and find some of them lucky early mills.
Right, okay. This was what? 81?
81, 82.
Oh, I haven't got it. I've given it to the
Very-
expert here.
Don't start with that expert shit again. I don't like it when you do that. I'm just winging it. Right. We think it's a crusty Georgian, but
we're
it's
not
slightly
sure.
smaller though in diameter.
It's very small, look.
Yeah.
There's nothing on it.
No.
I've just been coming down the field and I says, oh, what's that black thing over there? And John goes, ooh.
Oh, it looks like
He
a dead
says,
bird
it
or
looks like a
something.
dead bird. He
That's
goes,
what
no,
I said.
can't see it, he says, because we'd have had all the rooks like coming down and pecking at
Yeah,
it.
eating the carrion.
He says, shall I go and have a look while you dig this hole? So I'm digging the hole and he disappeared. Actually, that's quite heavy, John. Is that normal? Anyway, he disappeared over there and it was only it was only my jacket that had dropped off it.
It dropped off ages ago, about 2 hours ago.
About 2 hours ago. It's a good job we went over and had a look, otherwise
That'd
I'd
have been lost,
my
that
jacket.
will. You hadn't even noticed,
I
had you?
hadn't noticed, no.
Yeah, it does look quite. It's a funny.
It's quite thick.
It looks a funny size. I know. I did wonder originally. It's too round to be something like a Roman bronze or something. Normally they're not quite as perfectly round as that, and you normally got like a lumpy bust.
Yeah.
You've got quite a lumpy bust on a Roman bronze.
Strange. Anyway,
So I don't know. All I can think is it's a crusty Georgian, and there's nothing on it.
I don't. It's just too heavy, I think. Well, anyway, I'm going to put it with the crusty Georgians, but there we
yeah,
go.
I think it's number 3 crusty Georgian. That's all we've had today, really, apart from
The buckle and the lead.
The buckle and the lead, the rather large lead weight.
Yeah, and a few bits of silver foil.
Yeah, you see,
Because-
Wendy said, why are we digging silver foil, and why are we digging things at them numbers? And my answer was that
He says, oh, it is said.
it has been said
If you don't-
many times.
If you
I
don't
said,
dig number,
if you don't dig silver foil and sort of those low numbers in the 40s and 50s sort of thing, this is on the dais, you won't find any small hammered and you won't find any gold rings. So if anybody doesn't dig, and I have heard of people that don't dig anything lower than 60 on a dais too. Well, if that's the case, they'll never find a gold ring, ever.
one of
Because-
our hammered was very low, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Once,
and gold rings normally about, depends how much gold's in them, but probably about 45 to 58 sort of numbers. So if you never dig
Oh, he's
anything,
waffling again.
well,
look.
I'm just saying to all the people out there that don't dig the lower numbers, I'm
you
afraid
need to start digging all that
yeah,
silver foil.
all
up.
that silver foil, you're going to have to dig it up and suck it up and like it and lump it,
Yeah.
because one day you'll find the gold ring.
There we go. There you go.
Yeah,
It's coming from the horse's
The-
mouth there.
coming from the non-expert.
Right, I'm
Yeah.
going. Nice 84.
84, absolutely
And look,
spot
can
on.
you see what we can see down
Yeah.
there?
I'm pointing slightly off, which I don't quite know why.
Look,
I don't think it's a button. Oh, no detail again.
no detail again. It's another crusty one.
Yeah, crusty Georgian, about 1750, 1760 maybe. It could be it's probably George II or early George III.
Well, yeah, but that's another one.
Yeah,
You see the green down there,
yeah,
where it was?
That's a good impression. That
It is, yeah,
actually.
look at that, look.
That's perfect. That, isn't it? Yeah.
You could almost think there's another coin under it, but there isn't.
Well, sometimes there is.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Yeah.
That's another one. This is the best, honestly, this is the best signal of the day, right? Just look what I'm up against, yeah? And it came up at 90, 92.
We nearly gave up because
and I came in with
got a bad knee.
Oh, I've got a terrible knee. And I came in with my pointer.
And I'm
You're talking over me again.
I'm knackered, so I can't do it. I keep saying,
"Oh, shall I dig
pass
this
me the
one?"
spade
Yeah, right.
and let me try and do it out of my power chair and try and jab the roots.
Anyway, as I was saying before, I was rudely
92,
interrupted, and he's still doing
92, 94, 99 some of the time.
But I opened it up, and I had to travel through a route here that about. You know how it reverberates up the handle and resonates and it
reverberates.
One of them, beginning with R, and it about ripped me wrist off.
Back.
Then my pointer was playing up, and I'm digging for England down here.
Yeah, digging in the opposite direction.
Anyway, and I said to John, "Oh, make it do it like it, so it does it like deeper." You know, I don't know how you do
you
these
set
things.
the pointer so it's on its most sensitive setting.
Anyway, it wasn't where I've been digging at all.
We nearly gave up.
It's actually here.
I looked in the hole. I'd just come and reposition my chair. And I moved my chair around, and
he
so
saw
I could
all
see
these
down the
roots.
hole. And when I saw what she was up against, I said, right, you're not going to get it. You're going to have to leave.
Right, stop talking now, because can it?
Right, well, I can't.
Can you
think
see?
You might have caught
I
it,
think there's some silver there. I'm sure of it, and if there is, I will have caught it because I was. The flipping is.
Wait.
It is. Look.
Hold on, don't rub it too much.
Oh, for goodness sake, John!
Bloody hell.
Oh my God, can you see?
I'm very surprised we got that. Very surprised. Why don't you squirt it off? What is it? What is it?
I don't know.
Is it thin?
No, it's not. No, it's not hammered. It's. I can see George the Fifth.
Right. Well,
there you are, look at that.
I am so surprised that we managed to get that.
And there it was.
Ridiculous.
Look, honestly.
Just put your pointer down and see if there's anything else down there. Put that on the top of your thing here. So, hold it in.
It was right in there, look, can you see?
Right in there, underneath. How many roots is it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're all crisscrossing, look at them. They're like, and I had to go in there, and then I travelled away here.
Chop. They're like them rubbery
But
roots, aren't they?
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
I've turned up silver again.
I can't believe it's Wendy, the sneaky silver sniffer. Look at that.
Look.
Early sun and the biggest sky grieves hills that I have ever seen. These old stone walls